investigation 3.2. What we're looking at is we're writing more equations, and this is on page 52 of our book, Variables and Patterns. Now, where we left off in our last lesson in 3.1 was that the students they decided to stop at an amusement park, take a trip there. So now what they're doing is, if you look up at the very top, it says Liz is talking to Theo about the idea to visit Wild World. So they're going to check it out first, check on prices for groups, so that way they can get an idea. So whatever the size group they have, they can estimate what the price is going to be, and then how that's going to affect everything and see how people want to deal with that. So that way it's not a big surprise when they finally get there. All right, so what we have is this. The regular admission is $21 per person. Special group price is $50 plus $10 per group member. Okay, so A1, find the price of admission for a group of 20 people. All right, so we'll start there. So 20 people. So we know that they're going to have to pay, so they're going to pay $50 up front, and then it's $10 per group member. So I'm going to have to do, well, if there's 20 people, that's 20 times 10. And that is going to give me 200. So my total is when I add those together, so my total will be $250. Okay, so 20 is the amount of people, and $10 is the cost per person. Okay, so per means for every single one. I think that might be the first time that that word has come up. So just to clarify. All right, so per person means for each person. So let me just make a little note of that. Per means for every one of something. All right, that's going to be an important word to remember. So I'm going to keep bringing it up from here forward. All right, so it would be $250 if 20 people show up. And what is the price if 35 people show up? So we still got to pay the 50 for the group. Okay, and then we're going to add to that, what is it, 35? So 35 times 10. I'm going to add all that up. That equals, I'm going to pull up my calculator. I probably really don't need it, but I'm going to pull it out anyway. 35 times 10. All right, 350. And 350 plus 50 is $400 for a group of 35 people. All right. I'm not going to do 42 people. You can actually do that on your own now that you kind of see how it works. And you can just check that with me at the end of the class, or you can just put it on your sheet and then I'll check it when I collect it. All right, so the next thing, A2. Describe in words how you can calculate the admission price for a group with any number of people. Okay, so because we are describing in words, we're calling this a rule, if you remember from last time. So what I'm going to do is, I need some rum. So let me erase the bottom half. Okay, I'm only erasing the bottom half for a very particular reason, because I actually need to see how I figured this out to write the rule. So what it looks like the rule is that I'm going to take the number of people times $10, then add that value to $50, which is my group membership fee, to the $50 group price to get total price. All right, so I'm going to take the number of people times 10 and then add that value to the $50 group price to get the total price. I think that's pretty much what I did. So the number of people times 10 gives me that, and I add that to the $50 group fee to get the total. Yep, that's pretty much all I did. All right, so that takes care of A1 and A2. And again, I'm going to be looking for the price for 42 people on your sheet. So you needed to copy down the 20 people one, the 35 people one, and the 42 people one you're going to do on your own. And you should have this written down as well.